Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, so everybody knows that there's a new one coming out. We have Sieg, Nord, Storm Trail that we're going to do. TSW4 is coming out. That's what the big announcement was. So Samson actually called that. He said that's probably what it was. I'm just a little surprised because TSW3 came out last year. So it hasn't even been like a full year in service, but they're already talking about a replacement, which I guess that's the way you make money. I have about 4 maps that I didn't get yet, and currently they're all $39.99 each. That'll be about $160 to get all those. I'm in no rush to spend that on those at the moment, so see how that plays out. My green screen's being weird. My camera to green screen's being weird. Every time I actually adjust it, it like fades me out of it. So trying to like leave that where it is. Okay, let's see. So this is welcome to Hagen HBF. You'll be running an all-stop service to Siegen this evening. Climb aboard and set the train up for departure. Alright, so I'm going to assume that we're leaving from this end. Let's close the door. Close the door. Let's get inside. Close. Should we torture ourselves with safety systems? What do you think? I'm gonna set this to headlights. Let's put the CFA on. And it is usually like CFA is on. Alright, we're trying to stay on time here. PZB. Okay. I'm probably gonna zonk this. I haven't ran one of these in a very long time. Brake key is on. Beautiful. Alright, set our lights here to reduced. Lights. Last but not least, forward. So what are you asking me to do next? Load passengers. They didn't give me a prompt for it, but I didn't realize that was the next thing to do. The next logical thing to do. Anyway, what's happening with everybody today? How's everybody doing? Is everybody doing well? Is everybody having a good day? It's rainy here in New York City. I did actually get a chance to walk through the grounds of the US Open today for lunch, so that was fun. But yeah, how's everybody doing today? How are you doing today? I feel real good today. I feel real good today. I feel real good today. We're going to close the door a little bit early. All the lights should be set. I may have to pause it at some point because my building has an exterminator coming, and I think I'm the only person here, so I have to open the door for them. So we may just do like a quick be right back at some point in the middle here. We'll see. He's supposed to be here at 5, and it's 6, and he's not here yet. We'll see he's in traffic. But I didn't want to wait any longer to start my stream. Alright, anyway, let's lock the doors. Sorry if nobody's here yet. Brakes are released. And let's move forward. Alright, let's see if we can do it. Oh, there's some like crazy flashes there. I guess we're restricted, you know. Just at 45, okay. So let's keep it below 45. Looks like we're good. Looks like we made it. I must be getting like a whole bunch of bots. Either people just like jumping out, or there's a bunch of bots all around. Because my numbers keep going up and down with the amount of people. I think it's raining. This one was a storm, but yes, it is. I'm gonna acknowledge our buddy up here. We are below the speed, which is 45. We have some acknowledgements here, I believe. So let's do it. Okay, should be good. Still waiting for the system to finish loading here. Beautiful. Track change looks good. Let's see, wipers. I didn't turn my light on in here either. Wipers are usually down here. Okay, we're coasting through. Where is the light here? Okay, so far it looks good. Which lights? Alright, we're cleared a little faster, so let's put that. Here we go. Let's do timetable lights. It's a nice night. But yes, how are you all doing today? Well, we got a little bit of freight passing us by here. Luckily, we're not getting clipped by them. Are you going to try to stay on time here? Or the SIFA started acting up. So what you have to do is you have to, every few seconds, kind of just notify the system that you're still driving the train. What it is a safety mechanism to protect the train at high speeds. I think we're at 100, so I'm going to bring it up to about 95 and then hold it there. Down here. 5, very good. This one does not have a combined throttle, so we have a separate electronic brake section. Ooh. Forgot they added that. If you're afraid of lightning, I'm sorry. This one's gonna have a lot of lightning in it, so I'm gonna get cleared up to 120. I'm gonna just do a little bit of braking, just because we're going downhill. We'll go past our speed restriction. Okay, we'll take the brake out because we're going slightly uphill now. Okay, that rain is trying to pick up a little bit. But yeah, I got caught in a little bit of rain today on the way home. Keep an umbrella in my office for that reason. Especially in the summer, it comes and goes. Alright, everyone. Alright, I'm going to try to stay ahead of all of my PZBs. I haven't actually driven a train with this in a while. I just do a lot more of like the English and the American trains, where you usually just have like a more simplistic system. So bear with me here, as I haven't done this in a while. It's kind of like flight sim. You gotta kind of stay on top of your systems, so you gotta do them from time to time. Okay. Do another alert there. And this is tacked for about an hour of a run, so let's see. I mean, I'm happy with what we're doing so far, speed-wise. I'm not gonna push it too much, especially with the rain. Get ourselves up a little bit more here. Alright. Can't really complain. Things are moving fairly well right now. Hopefully the worst thing we have to deal with is the storm. Those lightning effects are really realistic. Like you could see the lightning bolt coming down. Like very like concentrated because I haven't done the PCB in a while. So I'm like really like paying attention to it so I don't mess it up. Alright, 2.7 kilometers. Actually 3 minutes ahead. So I think we'll be okay. Just to come past it. Just gonna alert, yeah, because I knew it was coming. Alright, so these are gonna start to tell us that you probably need to start slowing down pretty soon. Although it's not on our side. Alright, 1.6 kilometers is about a mile away, so I'm going to start to let the train kind of gradually slow itself down. So, coming to a point where we're going to have to stop pretty soon. It's a nice little lightning strike there. As you can see, we're slowing ourselves down here. Coming around the bend. Actually surprised that we're doing this without any major issues, especially since I have not driven with this system on in months now. still. Release here for pressure. Click on. A little bit past, but it's not horrible. Take a look outside. Got a double levels. What is our final stop here? Okay, Plattenberg. Okay. Well, it actually set. I had to set it, but it's good. Alright, first stop wasn't that bad. Hopefully we don't get any crazy things happening. Welcome back, folks, if you just came away from a break. We're here. Again, these ad breaks help us to get a little bit of revenue here. It's not that much, but it does help in the long run. I usually go and invest it back into the stream, so like the camera and things like that. Bought some other things just to kind of make things a little bit better, so it's useful. Alright, so I'm gonna make us wait a little bit. I like to close the doors just a little bit early, so we'll do that now. It's closing. This gives us a good opportunity here to leave on time. Let's go. Usually about 40% is what you need to get the wheels going. And we are moving. But yeah, how's everybody doing today? Anybody hopefully having a good week here as we start to wind down for the weekend for most of us. Just a nice little trip here at the end. Right, 90s where they're going to want us to be. Bring it up to, yep, I gotcha. I see your 9. And I acknowledge it. Alright, so I'm probably just going to keep it around 85. Alright, so that's 85, 86-ish. And we're going to hit 90. So. Alright, and if you just keep hearing that sound, that's just me acknowledging the safety system. It's requiring us to just acknowledge it so that the train knows that, you know, we're still in control. I'm going to turn those on to give you a little bit more of a realistic experience. They don't work that well all the time, especially on the console version, because it's one button doing a lot of things. When you're playing on PC, you can have multiple buttons set up for the different features that you need it for. Like there's like a release button, there's an acknowledgement button, there's an override button. With the console, the one button does like all of those things we're supposed to. That's right. Looks good. Alright. Alright, so it's giving us a little bit more headroom here, closer to about 100, so I'm going to go up to about 95. Again, going uphill. Actually, we're stopping pretty soon, so I'm not going to go too fast. Just going to let things kind of coast through for a little bit. Is it? I didn't even consider. No, it doesn't. I wonder if it had auto throttle. I didn't even check. It doesn't, though. I like using the auto throttle on some of these. We'll start braking. Alright, so I usually like to come into these platforms like close to about 40. So a little faster than what I want, but it's okay. Alright, that gets us where we want to be. Oh, actually, we're doing pretty good on time, too. Still have to do our acknowledgements, even though we're not going too fast. Oh, there's another train coming in. Beautiful. Doors open. Let's take a look. Looks pretty good. Any people coming out? Okay, reports have been received of worsening conditions. Maintenance crews out in the line in case of any disruption. Okay, so it may get a bit of a slowdown here coming up. Again, this was booked for about an hour. We'll update you once we know more. Continue as normal. Okay, this booked for about an hour. We are about 22 minutes in at the moment, so. And I may have to pause in the middle just for a second. The exterminator is supposed to be coming. He comes, I have to open a door for him so he can enter the building. But he was supposed to be here about an hour and 20 minutes ago, and it hasn't happened yet. So, anyway, what is new with you? Again, we did get a announcement that TSW4 is actually coming out in September, which is weird because it's only been a year since the last one came out. Not weird from a business standpoint, but just weird from like we still have this one and it still has a lot of stuff that we haven't finished yet. But such is life. They will be releasing a new one. I watched some of the stream, but I wasn't watching it like extremely intently, so I don't really know what every announcement was that came out. But it is what it is. Alright, I'm gonna close in a second here. Start closing. Start releasing the brake. Okay. Alright, why aren't we moving? What just happened? Don't know what happened. Doors are closed, right? Yes. We didn't change anything. We literally just stopped here, so I don't know why. Oh, did I go past the full service? I might have. Oh no, okay, here we go. Yeah, I don't know why that just did that, especially when we had already released it. I don't know what was the hold up there, but now we're going to be a little bit behind. Alright, moving through. Alright, things are pretty good here. Okay, why is it still accelerating? What's going on here, train? Behave. Thing is like still accelerating while I have no inputs. Stop it. Alright, so we're going to have to come down to 80, as that sign was just telling us there. I'm just going to do kind of a gradual kind of drop here. Alright, so we're about 75 as we get to this next point where they want us to slow down. Should be pretty easily matched here. So we got a slight uphill going on here, so we're just going to take that. I'm going to add a little bit of power. I don't like losing too much speed there so early. Go to the tunnel. Now they said crews are going to be monitoring things down the line given the weather, so we'll see. I haven't seen anybody yet. Alright, so we are moving through pretty nicely here. Can't really complain about our speed. I could be going a little bit faster, so let's pull that up just a little bit. I feel I'm going to be a little behind on Altina. Come on. They're coming down to 70. We gotta dive. Okay, so the diversion's coming up, which is going to be caused by the storm. It's about 10 minutes. So we get 2 stops. Okay. My goodness, come on. I'm not trying to let go. We're like losing speed every time. Then it picks up and it slows down. So 70 is there. We're good here. Oy vey, come on, guys. Let's go. Alright, okay, we're almost there. We're going to be behind by about a minute and 30 seconds, though. Start slowing down. I get that the brakes on this one are pretty good. I think it's using like an electric brake and the train brake at the same time, so it tends to slow itself down pretty well. So we'll probably be off by about a minute. Then it's supposed to be about 10 minutes to the next stop. Hey, welcome, welcome. We're just finishing up. I see we're in the middle of this route here. It's a rainy one. Talking about the new one coming out. A little short on the stop. Things look pretty good here. A lot of weather on this one. So upcoming, we are going to have our next stop at Weird-All, and then there's a diversion, then we get into Plattenburg, and then we shut the train down, so should be pretty good. To about a little bit of time. I'm gonna throw this in here for the YouTube. We are saving all of our VODs that have expired here on our YouTube. You can check that out if you want to see some more content. Over there, if you're watching, don't forget to subscribe, follow. You can check us out on Twitch as well. Usually live streams are here on Twitch. Alright, door closed. It breaks off. And let's accelerate. Again, I may have to step away for a second. The exterminator is supposed to be coming today. It's supposed to be here at 5 p.m., which was an hour and a half ago my time. But they said that they were stuck in traffic, so they're not here yet. I kind of rushed home because they were supposed to be here at 5. It is what it is. Alright, so next up is Weird-All. We're going to get a diversion after because there's some issues because of the storm. Let's see how all that goes. Alright, so it keeps doing that. After I take everything out, it's still a little bit of energy pushing it forward, and we're going slightly over. We get to 80. This is what it is. Right. Just gonna speed up a little bit here so we can make up for some lost time. like how the lightning is like flashing in the tunnel itself. I've got a slight incline on this one, so I'm trying to keep power in, but not have it go too fast. And it'd be nice if there was like an auto throttle on this one, it would be perfect. I could set it to the speed that I want. And it'll hold it there, but just requires a little bit of monitoring. Now we're flat, completely off with the power. Slight delay there. Right, moving along. Cleared up to 90 here. I'm gonna have to come back down to 70. So let's try to pump this up a little bit and get a little bit more time out of everything. It keeps just like going over. I'm taking like the inputs out. It's like there's a delay in like the response. We're below 85, so we really don't have to worry too much about that. So I'm just acknowledging this thing a little bit more here as we are coming into stop situation. So yeah, usually when we start to see those, it's essentially telling us that there's a red coming up ahead. So this is going to be a diversion after we get through here. Just slowing down here. Okay, so we survived that little section. These things always stress me out a little bit, so. Alright, with this one, we have to make sure that we stop ahead of the signal, as we're going to have some issues. Actually, we're almost on time, maybe 30 seconds off. Given where we started from, it's actually not bad. Let's go forward a little bit. Alright, here they're going to start telling us a bunch of crazy stuff, I know it. See, communications will see that there's debris on the line ahead caused by the storm, okay? So they're going to probably divert us around that section. Try and maintain the service will be routed along the wrong line head. Be aware you're restricted to 70 kilometers per hour, okay? We can do that. Let's take a look outside. There, this is a report on our train. So it's about a 1 minute delay. Which is true. We're about 1 minute behind. Okay, doors closing. Okay, so we're gonna go get a diversion. I'm so happy they changed the go via symbol to a little arrow now, so you don't get confused with the stop signal. So our restriction is going to be 70 once we cross over to the other line. So I'm going to try to keep us at 70 right here. Got a slight uphill climb. Okay, so we're going to try to keep it here in this range, 67, 68, 70, 65-ish if we can. Okay, yeah, so I see there's a slight, see how it's like still at 2%? There's a slight delay in the power coming down. So we're gonna get around this diversion here. Try to do like a 10%? Yeah, let's do 10%. See if this maintains it a little better for us. I didn't even check to see if we have like a bunch of passengers or anything. I don't think we do though. Always like these scenarios where we get like a diversion or something, because I like seeing like the debris on the track and the workers and things like that. Gives a little more realism. Okay, so hopefully we get up here where we're crossing over. Again, if you're wondering what that sound is, I have to acknowledge safety system occasionally, just so that the train knows that I'm still in control. Alright, so we should be going and clearing this diversion pretty soon. Oh, there's another train right there. Guess that train is stuck in front of it. Oh yeah, there's the tree. So definitely blocking that track. And the workers are out there. I see the truck. Okay, so Plattenberg is next, and that will be the end of the line for us. I know it gives us more speed that we can go to, but it did tell us that we were restricted to 70, so I'm just going to keep at 67, between 65 and 68 if I can. Got a very small uphill here. It's done. I hope everybody's doing all right. I know this week it was funny. One of my employees was like, on Tuesday, she's like, this week feels like the longest week ever. It was only Tuesday, but yeah, this one's been a little bit of a doozy, if you will. Just check what it's supposed to be under 85. Okay, we're good. Gotta make sure I just stay on top of these acknowledgements. Alright, we are good there. It's asking us to start to slow down, so we'll start to take that into consideration. So we'll come down a little bit more here. And beautiful. We're going to stop at Plattenberg and we're going to take this train out of service. That was definitely a eventful run there, as we had a tree down on the track. Shut me down. Okay. Asking us to stop a little bit earlier than I thought we were going to, because we're actually not in the station yet. We will stop early here. so that we don't run the risk of going past the signal. That's mean it's called stopping past the signal at danger. Want to do that. A little bit of momentum still going here, and we're going to stop perfectly right now. Beautiful. All right, so we have. Oh, they cleared us. Okay, storm continues to be problematic. More reports are coming in of debris on the line. Okay, let's see what they're gonna ask us to do next. For passenger safety, we'll be terminating all service at Plattenburg. You'll be routed into platform 3 there. Okay. Right. Let's get moving. Alright, everybody sees that we're clear there, okay? So I don't want this game to fail us for passing through here, this signal. It is green. Do have a 500 hertz, but it is green. Going to proceed. Please don't make us fail. Beautiful. Excellent. It just makes me worry when it comes to the game telling us to do stuff, because sometimes it tricks you. It tells you to do something, but then it penalizes you for doing it. Alright, under the restriction, we just have to be below 85. So I'm just going to keep it in the 40s. We have to come down below 40 in a second anyway. This still ensures that we're not going too fast as we go. And I'm still acknowledging they're giving us platform 3. And they're going to want us to come down to 44. I mean to 40. I'm just going to put a touch of brake in here. Just to burn off a little bit of the energy. Alright, that's 40. Still giving us 85. Give me 1 second, folks. We're just going to wrap this up in a second. I got to get the door. Alright, sorry about that. Just going to finish this up here. Okay. We're below 40. Stop. stop early. I don't want to deal with run into. I think that was the only perfect stop. Alright, passengers are leaving. Alright, you gotta get off. Get up. It's ending here. This is the last stop. All services will be terminated. This, unfortunately, due to the storm, out to sea. Set this to tail. Should be done. Train is safe for now. Storm the last much. Was for this. Hey, that wasn't that bad, and I successfully did PC after issues, and I was mentioning I have not done it. Fine. That was definitely. Let's check make sure that this platform. We're heading home. Bye, everybody. That was it. We just hit an hour. So we finished it in 56 minutes. Supposed to be an hour long. Got the goal. Didn't have any accidental stops. No run through any signal. Nothing detrimental there. So definitely happy with that. All right. Before we wrap up, let's have a quick conversation here about what's next. So let's talk about the fact that they are releasing Ransomware. So you may have heard. It keeps fading me. I don't know what. We try to fix this. Hold up, folks. Let me get out the way. Oh, and like that, it never used to do that, and then all of a sudden, like, it would like fade me out. Whatever. All right. So anyway, TSW4 is coming out, as you may have heard. It comes out September. Again, it's only been a year since TSW 3 came out, so I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen price points yet. I don't know which console I'm gonna continue to play it on. This one currently is I can play it on PS4 and PS5. I don't know if I'll do TSW4 and PS5. I don't know what lines are not going to be included because that also determines where I'll play it. I have pretty big hard drives on both PS4s and PS5, so it's not a space issue that I have to worry about. They had that mounting issue on the PS5 that kind of resolved, but I didn't want to explore it, so I've still been playing this one on PS4. So I'm looking forward to it. Don't know if I'm going to pre-order it. I want to look more into it and see. There's a new game engine, which is a big part of it. Some 3 new lines that they're added in release. There's a bunch of stuff here that I still didn't get yet. I mentioned earlier that there are 4 lines that they have released that I haven't actually picked yet. So, not sure. I don't have a definitive answer yet on it. I still feel like there's a lot on this one that I haven't done yet. And I've been trying to do better money-wise, saving things here and there. So a few games that I usually do annually, for example, 2K. 2K is coming out. If you're ordering that, it's going to be like $100. This one most likely will be somewhere between $50 to $60 release. So it's $150 in gaming, all in the same month. I'm not sure if I feel like spending money like that anymore. I used to do it and not worry about it, but I'm trying to just be a little more mindful of cost and things of paying certain things. Especially like this one, like I have a bunch of cargo things, freight things, and they're like an hour and a half to 2 hours long. So I haven't done a lot of them. It just requires a huge commitment. So not really sure yet what I'm gonna do about it. If I'll wait for it to go on sale or get it as soon as it comes out. If you're interested in kind of joining the conversation, you can check out the Discord. Talk about what you think, what I should do. Yeah, usually pretty sure about these things. So he's like, it's coming out, I'm gonna get it, but costs have just been kind of adding up. Again, I mentioned earlier that there's 4 packs that I haven't even got yet because they're $40 a pack. Like when they were a little bit cheaper, I could justify it. They haven't really had a sale. The biggest sale was like a few percentage off, and it was like $5 or more. So it's not like it's always cost effective. I did get one of the most recent ones, but it was on a huge discount. It's about $20 or so when it came out. So I don't know. I don't know what the future holds with this, especially when it comes to their plans to kind of release something every year, which I get, but kind of like graphics updates, and I'm not really sure if getting enough kind of response from everybody on the channel. So let me know what you think if you're interested. Let me know and here on the Discord, on YouTube, wherever. But thanks everyone for hanging out. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Hope to be back on Sunday. May do a little bit more of Elite Dangerous, which we haven't done in a while, so I might give that a run. So again, thanks everybody. Stay safe. Chat with everyone soon. You have all the options if you want to chat. Catch everybody later. Have a good evening.